Hello everybody, my name's Gothic Lord UK. Welcome to the demo for Dice A Million. This is one I've been meaning to check out for ages, but now we have some time to do so. Hello, you've been assigned to this dice rolling facility. Please proceed. Who are you? Less questions, more dice rolling. Select up to 5 from your hand. Try to get to the objective in 3 rolls. The rest, you can keep it. Good luck. Alright. Select 5, they said. Sudoku. Roll the same face on 2 dice. New dice unlocked. Okay, it's going to be like that, is it? At least 15 in 2 rolls. Alright, we got 25. What happens if we roll just 1 die? Nothing special. Choose 1 dice reward. Uncommon, shy die. If this isn't very near any other dice, its value is the sum of every other dice. If not, it's 0. Hold control to view its area. A d6 or a porcelain figurine. 2.5 times multiplier to nearby dice, then destroys itself. Give me shy dice. Great job. You can spend your pips in new dice and other goodies. However, the unspent ones will be carried over to the next round. Choose wisely. Who runs this? I said no questions. Right, so we've got 11 pips to spare. Stamp book. Choose 1 out of 3 stamps. Rare dice booster pack. Choose 1 out of 3 rare or legendary dice. D6. Bottle caps. Transform. There's so much stuff. Kinder egg. Give me a rare booster. Rare, mirror cube. When rolled with 4 charges, rolls a copy of every other rolled die. Golden die, 5 times multiplier to dice with the same face as this. Affects itself. Matryoshka doll. What will be inside? Resets after the round ends. Give me this gold die. And then we're out of points, so next round score up to 50. The map. Here you can follow your path or roll the dice and test your luck. Maybe you could change your fate. Where can I... What can I find? For now, just go straight ahead until you meet the face boss. Roll dice, get pips, you know the deal. I'll try not to get lost. Those chest icons you see below some rounds, they're the special reward you'll get after if you manage to pass them, of course. Who do you think I am? So... this is where we just were, and now we're going here. No, just next. Okay. A heretic. Reduces everything by minus 10% for every enchanted die in your bag. Okay, we did that, then we moved. Hold control to show area. Okay, that is far. Five dice. The 2s do great work. Alright, we need 5 points. We can almost certainly do that. Is this telling me what I tally up at the end? No. Time dice. 2 times multiplier to everything in the next roll. Divides everything by 2 in this one. Jacks. Rolls another jack per die matching its face. Alright. Hold to open. Cost 25. I don't have 25. Okay. There's so much going on. Remove a dice. Can I see? This is my bag of dice. D3s. Starts with a reroll card. White hand. +1 charge to every dice in your hand. Ancient die. When rolled with 8 charges, destroys itself and gives 1 legendary or rare die. +8 extra value for each die with a face equals or greater than 8. D6. Let's remove a D3. That was very bright. Now we need 100. Oh god. Those branching paths right in front of you, there are other special rewards you can try and get. Chests, magic rings, we've got everything. How can I get those? Of course, you just have to roll the dice. Shake your head as if you rolled the dice. Each reward will ask you for one or more faces. If you think you can roll them, pay a small fee to randomly roll 10 dice from your deck. Keep in mind the rewards will be delivered after the round is passed. If you fail, you can roll again by paying one more time, of course. Seems fair. Roll the dice for 8. I don't have 8. Feel like I'm behind the curve right now. 100 in 4 rolls. Sounds like a problem. Alright, thanks for the 4. Let's try this. Well, that didn't go great, but hey. I don't think we're going to make it. You have not met the quota, you have lost. So what now? Start over. Everything will be different this time. You'll have another chance. Is this what they call a roguelike? I don't answer questions from a loser. Alright, I'm so in. Cards, used correctly, they're to luck what strings are to a puppet. I think I understand the metaphor. You can only have 3 cards at a time. They are powerful one-time use effects, so think carefully when to use them. Treat them with respect. They're a gift from an old friend of mine, Jay. Who's Jay? You hear distant sobbing. Reroll. Alright, that's good. That's solid. So all of this is just free value now. Look at those juicy 4s. Glass die. 2 times multiplier to everything. Destroys itself if face is a 6. Laconism. Doesn't take any space when selected in hand. Odd die, only odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Common D8 plus 8 extra value for every die with face greater than 8. It's got to be the glass die, right? If I look at me, starts with a reroll card. That's great, but what does a reroll card do? Does it just reroll the shop for free? Perhaps. As a ghost copy of a die in your hand, it will be destroyed after it's rolled. Lucky block. Transforms into another die you rolled. I'll buy that. Choose cards. Choose enchanted dice. Sure. Eternal. Can't be destroyed nor discarded on the table. Can't be exhausted either. X multiplier to everything, X being the number on its face. Doesn't take up space in hand. Places a note that will give +5 extra value to very nearby dice. Piggy die. Give me this. 10 more. Let's see if this rerolls the shop for free. Rerolls your hand or any item being chosen. Okay. If the face is a 4, destroys itself and gives a random card. Cost of rolling the dice in the map to try and get special rewards is 5. What do I need? I don't know what I needed for that, but we got it. Okay, transforms into another die you rolled. We'll hold that for a second until we find the glass one. Places a note that will give +5 extra value to very nearby dice. Literally a paper note. Oh, the 6, but we replaced one with the other one, I think. Transforms into another die you rolled. Adds its face as extra value to other nearby dice. Only loses half of its extra value after the round ends. God, I don't know. I just found this laying around. It can be yours if you so wish. Golden Stamp plus 0.5 multiplier to dice with face 6. Oh, God. Okay. So much going on. So that's where stamps go. Decimal die. Ups the value of every die to the next multiple of 10. Every die in this roll is considered even. Legendary. Yeah, I'll buy that. Mega die. You have at least 20 dice in your bag. New die unlocked. Granite die. Its face is always 0. Gains double extra value. Iron die. 3x multiplier to dice with the same face as itself. We need 100. The egg got a 4. We got a plus roll. Transforms into another die you rolled. What transformed? I don't know. There's so much going on right now. So does the lucky block just stay the lucky block? Have a die reach 10 extra value, D10 unlocked. Paper die, places a note on, will give +5. Yeah, right. Carlos's die. X multiplier to everything, X being the number on its face. Dada die, 3x multiplier to other dice with the same face. 0, 1, 2, 6, 11, 12. 8, 11, 12. There's so many of these dice that have X multipliers on them. What is this? Rings. You wear them on your fingers. They have powerful passive effects that will always modify your rolls. What if they don't fit? The catch is you can only carry 10 at a time, so choose with caution. You'll be able to sell them too if you need to. And the good news, turn around, pretty blah blah blah. 2x multiplier to die with an odd face. At the start of every round, gives you a random card if you don't have any. On the first roll, 4x multiplier to everything. You're starting to understand. Thank you for your collaboration so far. You're welcome. Just one thing, don't worry too much about the order in which effects occur. It will always be the best possible order for your benefit. That's nice. You hear footsteps running away from you. Wow, that was terrible. Alright, 80 is very big. All right, we need 10 in one roll, which I think we will get. But my goodness. Bottle cap, heads or tails? Choose one. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 51. Paper die. Give me another paper die. Psycho die. Adds the face of other nearby dice to their extra value. I like the idea of just having tons of jacks, but we'll do one thing at a time. I don't have 40. I don't have 33. God, there's so much going on. Permanently transforms a die in your hand into another random die. Oh, I thought it'd be one of the ones in the row. Fine. I think 2 decimal die probably doesn't make sense. All right, we crushed it. Clearly. So now we're just generating tons of free value that we'll get to spend later, presumably. The fact that there's this kind of physical geometry in the board to concern ourselves with is wild. Try re-rolling here. Okay, that works. Sudoku, 5x mult to everything per die matching its face. Other Sudokus don't count. 1 through 9. Joined dice. How did this get here? 1, 3, 12, 13, 23, and 31. I'm gonna take that. Open that. Draw 5 dice from your bag. It's your last chance to prepare yourself before the face boss. I thought you were the boss here. It's like normal round, but the boss introduces a new rule. If you haven't already, you can check it by clicking on the map. Got it. Be careful though, your unspent money will disappear when you leave this room, so use it mindfully. Where do they go? Besides, I've heard that you managing to get a lot of something during the boss, you could get something special. You've ignored my questions again. Draw 3 less dice, roll 1 less. Gross. Next roll, rings will activate an extra time. So we want to spend all of our money here, is what I'm hearing. Hoarder have 25 rings. Get a stamp. Plus 0.2 multiplier for each face with 0. Face 1, face with 6. Give me bigger 6s. Let's remove. Excuse you. Remove that. Remove that. I don't, 160. Jeez. Invert. Next roll numbers will count as odd and vice versa. Sell that, buy that. 99. It would have to be incredible. Alright, next round. The Sloth. So, draw 5 dice. Double my ring. Double my ring again. So it's 4x over and over. Diamond die. You have a single die reach at least 100 times multiplier. Pinata get at least 1,000 pips in a single roll. That was 7.68k. It says draw 3 less dice, one roll less, not roll 1 fewer dice, but get there with 1 fewer throw. Well, we got there just fine. Vampire die. Discards nearby dice. Multiplies everything else by highest face on the discarded dice. Mega die. 4x mult to everything. Add X hollow dice to your bag. X being the number on its face. Isaac's die. Rerolls every die that rolled its lowest face. If its face is a 5, gives an extra roll and exhausts. I'll take Isaac's die, thanks. And you know what? Just keep making the 6s better. Get 1 face up to at least 2 times stamp multiplier. Boss shop. Ooh. Okay. Gives 10 pips for every die with the lowest face. Increase the range of area effect dice. +1 hand size. Isaac's die. Have at least 5 rare or legendary dice in your bag. His face is always 5. X multiplied to itself, X being the number of dice. Peanut. Just a simple peanut. I'm going to leave the mirror cubes and not screw around with that. New die unlocked. Time bomb. Beat face 1. New hand unlocked. Beat face 1. So you've beaten the boss. I think so. Keep going. We'll meet again soon. Maybe it's time you'll be able to open the door on face 3. So, rerolls every die that rolled its lowest face. If its face is a 5, gives an extra roll and exhausts. But I also now have a hand full of rings. Peanut said bad luck, which I don't begin to understand. We're certainly scoring enough. Rubik's Cube have 9 dice on the table. You say so? Do these count as dice? I guess they do. Alright, now you're thinking with big numbers. There's just so many moving pieces to consider for optimization. If its face is a 1, changes the face on every other die to its highest one. Yes. Die of dice. Rolls the die shown on its face. D2, D3, D4, D6, D20, D100. Permanently transforms a die in your hand into another random die. Stamps, dice. I just kind of want to remove all these D3s. Like, it's going to be expensive, but the other stuff's more interesting. Roll the dice. Okay, we literally have to make these numbers up. So we got a 5. We get a 6. Wait, roll the dice. Okay, so we got a 2, we didn't get the other ones. Oh, I think I see. Adds a random enchantment to a die in your hand. Let's put it on the dumbbell that always rolls a 5. Its value multiplies by 2. Alright, that was 1.5k. I could have rolled even more after that, but it's fine. The 6 gets giant value out of itself and has been exhausted. Stuff getting decimated by the decimal die seems to be very good. That's humongous, right? 1.4k, maybe not humongous, but pretty big. But right now it's just throw everything and then big numbers happen. Spring, have at least 5 active areas on the table. That's all these notes, I guess. Oh, what? Rude. If its face is a 6, gives a ghost, rare, or legendary dice. It's a common? Hold shift for more information. The dice face refers to its visual number and not the total final value. A ghost die is one time use only and doesn't count as a bag in your dice. Die in your bag. I'm gonna try porcelain figure. The casino die you got there, I'll give you an Isaac die for it. Come on, it's a bargain. Sure. A D20 activates twice. Sure. Attracts everything on the table plus 1 charge to charged dice. Mystery sack. I'll crack open your mystery sack. Remove this. Remove 10 die in a single run. Have at least 5 enchanted dice in your bag. Man, stuff's getting expensive. Six, 4, 3. I'll take it. Get a ring if we win. I think I saved my ring times 2 for the boss. $280 is not incredible. $253. Things are starting to not be as simple as they once were. I need to do something about this. Carlos's die. We've got 1 roll left. We can use the porcelain figure if we absolutely have to. I feel like we have to. Times multiplier to everything on its face. Okay, so it's a 0, 1, 2, 3 is the problem with that. If you roll the 0, you're just boned. Alright, we just barely got here. Odd die, even die, time die. I'm gonna skip. I found this laying around, so it can be yours if you want. 2.5x multiplier to dice that have already been rolled this round. Yeah, absolutely. This, with loyalty, sounds very interesting, especially because we got that die that improves stuff that's rolled multiple times. However, with 525 pips left, I feel like we should reserve our money as best we can. Dice with a 1 on their face are worth 10. 3 times multiply to dice with a prime number on its face. Plus 2 extra value to dice left in your hand when a roll is made. I'll take the prime ring. 4 and 3. Well, we're not affording that. Right, so always roll that. Okay. Do that. Alright, the primes did a lot there. That was humongous for us. Alright, we're gonna be okay. Just barely. My body has this innate desire to right-click to remove one thing, not all the things. So you're now a 20. Interesting. Alright, that was a good round. Pocket pencil. 4x multiplier to dice it's pointing at. And 3 is prime. I like that. Draw as many dice as the face shows, then its value becomes 0. Give me the pencil. Open that. That's just free value, apparently. I like more paper dice. I'll take an extra roll. I'll look at the stamps. Bigger 6s. Rerolls start really cheap. I'll take a glass die. I'll remove one of those. Next round, 7.5k. Cost of rolling the dice in the special map. Alright, let's do that then. 5 and 2. Come on, one time. There's the 2. No 5. Alright, we'll keep moving before I spend everything. Haven't even looked at what the boss is doing yet. Okay, that was good. That was 4k. Get as many of the notes out as fast as possible as we can. I don't want to spend the glass die if I don't have to. Prime number on the D20 at 13 is nice. This weight is doing humongous things for us. Values multiplied by times 2. Face is always a 5. Multiplied to itself is humongous. It's 3.6k on that alone. Destroys itself when rolled, 100 to 200. Sold. Your pips will disappear. Extra value subtracts instead of adding every Extra value subtracts instead of adding. Every roll adds +1 extra value to die in your bag. I don't even know what to do with that. Eternal. Rare dice pack. Another Matryoshka doll. Alright, I think I'm just gonna... Oh no, because this... All your pips will disappear. Rolls as many bottle caps as is shown on its face. If the face is a 15, destroys itself and adds between 1 and 15 bottle caps permanently to your bag. Its face is always 0, gains double extra value. When rolled with 2 charges, gives between 50 and 100. Its face is always 0. I don't know what to make of any of this anymore. Let's sell that, take ring times 2. Alright, next round. Phase 2, the cautious. At least 12k in 5 rolls. That was 57k. I have very little to worry about. So we're cruising for now. It's a good thing we had such a good one up front, because now we can't score anything, but I'm not using a lot of my interesting tools, so fairly expected. Also, they all have negative value now, so am I even worried? Not really. Get the smallest Matryoshka doll, Pandora's box die, Isaac's die, vampire die, golden die. Give me another golden die. Face greater than 6. Interesting. We can afford basically all of this. When an extra die is being rolled during the turn, roll an extra copy. 2 extra faces, even faces, +1 roll. 10 face value per nearby die, then destroys those dice. Isaac, Pina, another golden. Phase 3, Mimic die, beat Phase 2. The Hermit, 250k, reduce the range of every area affected to its minimum. Okay, the thing that gives bonuses for evens, while we have Incrementer that makes everything be a multiple of 10, seems very good. Still got no idea what this peanut's doing. That is a weak round, man. Glass die does something for the 4s. Nope, that's really, really not good either. Alright, we needed that. I'm glad I spent my pinata on that, because, oh boy, we were looking grim. Question is, how many bosses do you have to get through in a run for it to win, you know? What does that look like? D666 inside a peanut. Interesting. 666 faces. Destroys itself if his face is 666. I mean, how can I not? 659. Alright, we're okay. One extra value per die on the table. No, I think I'm skipping for 1.5k. Remove that. If this is only nearby 1, shy. 8 extra value to every die in your hand. Choose a die and lock any face as its result this roll. 64,000? Excuse me? Enchanted dice, we can't afford that. Yeah, like our economy just ain't there anymore. Roll for the bonus, 1 and 3, we got it. 30,000. Decimal, that. Our survey says 43,000. Okay, I'm here for it. Save the glass die because we don't want that to risk being broken. I also don't want to risk losing this guy, although possibly great for shopping. When did we get 2? Oh, it became a copy of the pencil. Of course it did. What are the odds we actually roll 666? 24. It's a lot smaller than I anticipated it being. Alright, that's going to be big right there. Humongous, in fact. 86k. I have at least 77,000 pips. Alright, so great things are happening. Number go burr. Just try and make occasional strategic decisions. Feels like we're getting more and more rolls every time. Let's not risk the really solid stuff right now. Everything right next to notes. What's this? Gives 10 for every lowest face die. Skip those. That golden dice you got there, I'll give you a D666 for it. Yes. Trade. Right, remove that. Remove that. 40k. We only need 45k. Remove 20 dice in a single run. Mimic. Interesting. I'd love to see the like the menu inventory for all the stuff we haven't unlocked yet. Love those guys. Take another glass die. And 216k. Are you joking? 3 and 1? We must be able to do 3 and 1. That right there is 12k. Yeah, we have 6 rolls. Did we always have 6 rolls? Feels like we didn't. Oh, it's a 0. This guy's always a 0, man, I swear. Big, big L. Saving the glass die for times they're really needed. We're wearing 9 rings at the moment, so I think we can accommodate 1 more ring. I don't know how we sell rings in the other screens. Haven't figured that one out yet. Oh, of course, we have the Jewel of Calm. That's probably why. Its face is always 50. Discards any nearby dice. I'll take that for an egg. I might have skipped that if I'd have thought about it for a second. Ring booster box. You alright? Plus 0.2 additional stamp multiplier every time any face is upgraded. Discards a die on the table. 3x multiplier per dice with 6 faces. Give me that. That sounds like it's going to be great. Right. So we now have 10 rings, right? Plus 2 extra value if dice is left. Allows for a free reroll in every end of a round. Pips every roll, adds 1 to its value every time a 1, 2, or 3. You're carrying too many rings. Oh, they're all here. Okay. Increase the range of dice with area effects. 2.5 to dice that have already been rolled this round. 3x multiplier to dice on primes. Plus 1 hand size. First roll 4x multiplier for everything. Gives pips for the lowest die with the lowest face. Sell that. Take this. 80k, we've already got it. That right there for the opener, 12k. Problem with holding these glass ones is that I then don't draw as many thereafter. Now, when does this asteroid ring value get added? Because 30 compared to 100,000, not that many points, you know? Maybe it's a bit too little too late. Not you. No 666s. But we're crushing it. Though a lot of that value does come from the very first roll of each round, it must be said. You're primed, so let's not throw you. There's another 28k. Pinata was great. Plus 2 extra value to dice left in your hand when a roll is made. That's fine. Another porcelain figure. We need 120k. We only got 20k. I think we stopped spending so aggressively. Right, let's be extra aggressive right now. Whilst we're on our first roll and we get a 4x on our rings on the first roll. That was only 8k, which terrifies me. So let's just throw all of this and pray. That was 3k. Oh dear. We might not be getting to 120k, everybody. It was all so easy until it wasn't anymore. I would love to see my glass dice. Throw those two next hand. Or possibly the one after if we use our extra roll card. Um, 120 in 2 rolls. Okay, free power plus. That's looking better. 60k. Okay, we're back in the realm of maybe winning. Carlos die, I cannot risk it. It's still in 2 rolls. Is that... I swear that keeps not going down. $49k is fine. At least 1 roll. Alright. Now, the scary part is we have to spend all of this before going to the boss blind. Face is 0, discards every time on the table. What? Oh, if his face is 0, discards every die on the table. That's terrible. Let's skip. Right. 62k to spend. Then we need to get a $250,000. $20,000 for a reroll is absurd. Copies the highest value among other dice. Alright, well, nothing else to be done. The Hermit. Reduces the range of area of effects to minimums. Charged dice cannot gain charges. Please be good. Okay, that's 3/5 of what we need. Question is, can we do anything even remotely close a second time? Is the big question. Not on that one. It's another 2k. 3 rolls left. These numbers are not big, is my problem. And the pencil is real skinny. 6k. Give me an extra roll. It's not looking good. 1k. Carlos die was 3. 14k, we did not make it. Lose to a boss, last breath, new ring unlocked. Face 3. Man, that is a wacky game. And the collection has a lot of stuff in it. Oh my god. Alright. Let me know down below if you want to see more. For now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.